What's up, everybody? Saigan here with another E3 press conference review. There's just one left to go after this. This is for Square Enix, which just ended about 40 minutes ago. Let's just get to what was announced, and then I'll share opinions afterwards. Because, as you all know, I have opinions about Square Enix. Just Cause 3. Props to them for showing so much gameplay. I haven't played the Just Cause series, but I feel that I should. It looks just over the top, do whatever the hell you want, insane action. Absolutely insane action. You want to take down these 4 helicopters by tying them together and tugging? Go for it. It's that kind of insane action. Nier is getting a new project that Platinum Games is developing. Boo on them having only like a super short pre-rendered teaser and then saying, we're making another Nier game, we don't even have a title for it yet. Platinum Games is developing. Peace. The new Tomb Raider. They didn't really show too much new. They said that there was going to be a bigger focus on actual raiding of tombs, which is, hilariously, the one thing that the previous Tomb Raider was lacking. So that's exciting. 3 new Hitman games coming out. Hitman Go and Hitman Sniper appear to be more in the mobile sense. The actual Hitman game that we are getting looks really solid. It's a return to old school Hitman play where you pretty much map out how you want to do each of the assassinations. And there's a lot of freedom in doing so and a lot of creativity in doing so. They had gameplay, goody. It's another series that I wish I had time to get into, and this current one looks fantastic as well. Lara Croft Go looks like a cell phone Tomb Raider game. I like the animation in it, honestly. It could be okay, but it's really hard to tell with cell phone games which ones are going to be good and which ones are going to be bad. Without actually playing them, because control on a touchscreen is really hard to nail down. Developers are still working on getting that down right. We've had plenty of time to get controls working on actual controllers, to the point where if control doesn't feel good on a controller, scrap the game. Scrap it. You messed up at square one, and we're still kind of getting that down for cell phone games. So it's hard to say what's going to happen with Lara Croft Go and whether or not it's going to be any good. It looks good. Then they did a very brief video clip showing Heaven's Word for Final Fantasy XIV, which was only cinematic. Life is Strange, which I would have loved to hear more about, and we got no information on it. And the shortest of short clips of Dragon Quest Heroes. They didn't talk about it afterwards. They showed this, and then they jumped right into talking about the FF7 remake, which apparently development hasn't started on it yet. They just said, we're making a promise that we're going to do the remake. So my hype levels from last night's Sony conference have kind of dropped a bit. They followed this up then with trying to hype us up for the Final Fantasy VII PC release, which I thought we already got. So I'm kind of confused by that. There's the PS4 port that's supposed to be coming, but it's, a port of the original game. So I don't know what the guy was talking about. I don't know why he's going to follow up. FF7 remake, we haven't actually started working on it yet. We're just telling you that we're going to. By the way, you can get the original game again. Kingdom Hearts Unchained. I don't care. I care even less about the Kingdom Hearts offshoots than I do the main series. Kingdom Hearts 3, they showed gameplay, which I'm sure was great for the Kingdom Hearts fans. They showed gameplay, they had some story stuff, they seemed very excited for it. The crowd seemed very energetic. If you are a Kingdom Hearts fan, go check it out. The world of Final Fantasy, they feel like it feels like they're trying to shove this one down my throat. I don't know what's going on with it. They keep talking about, like, they didn't actually say anything about the game. Like, the guy who was working on the game came out and talked forever about, like, how excited he was to be making the game, and, you know, we want to make it a Final Fantasy game for everyone, etc., etc., etc. He didn't talk about the story. He didn't talk about the gameplay. It was really, really annoying to listen to, following things from, like, you know, Shigeru Miyamoto talking about, like, all of his design inspirations for Star Fox and how this part's going to play and how this part's going to play, and, you know, why he has these arches and why it's fun to fly through them. And Miyamoto has, like, talking about game design down. The guy who's in charge of Kingdom Hearts 3 is just, or not Kingdom Hearts 3, World of Final Fantasy was so uninteresting. And it's a shame, because World of Final Fantasy looks like it could be a very charming game, but we know nothing about how it plays. Star Ocean, Integrity, and Faithlessness. We knew that this was coming out. Lots of people are excited. I want to give the guy who presented, I think he's lead designer, maybe, I missed what his title was. I wanted to give him a giant high five, because he came out, they showed gameplay. Like, they had this nice video introduction, like, detailing the events of the previous Star Ocean games and where they took place in the overarching timeline. And then they showed gameplay, exploration gameplay, combat gameplay, a little bit of cinematic footage for Integrity and Faithlessness. And he said, we're kind of going against tradition by showing gameplay, but we want to let people know that Japanese RPGs aren't just about cinematics. It was like, did you just burn your own company? Did you do that on purpose, man? Because that's what it felt like, regardless. Brofist to you, sir. Deus Ex Mankind Divided. It's another Deus Ex game. It looks fantastic. I wish I had more time for gaming. Again, props. They showed gameplay. Very good of them. And then the CEO of Square Enix came out. What's his name? Matsuda, I think it might be. I might be wrong. To try and get people hyped up about the Final Fantasy Portal app. Which, from what I understand, is just an app about the lore of Final Fantasy. Like, you can look up Final Fantasy related information in this app. You had the CEO come out to announce this. Guys, come on. And they left off with Project Setsuna by Tokyo RPG Factory. Square Enix wants to remind everybody that as their history is in Japanese RPGs, their future is in Japanese RPGs as well. So they have created a studio within their company to focus on the creation of Japanese RPGs. Project Setsuna is a brand new intellectual property. We're not going to tell you anything about it, though. Thank you, good night. They didn't talk about Dragon Quest once. They had like a 5-second clip of the intro cinematic for Dragon Quest Heroes smudged in with the other stuff. And then at the end, they said, we're about RPGs. Nothing about Dragon Quest Heroes. They have a super limited edition coming out here for the PS4. All the DQ fans are hyped about it. They didn't talk about it at all. Again. And this is what continues to confuse me about Square Enix. They're not marketing. 8 got marketed, and it did extremely, extremely well. 9 got marketed. It did extremely, extremely well. They're not marketing Heroes. So again, it's on us, the fans, to keep fighting the good fight and try and spread that Dragon Quest love. I think that some Steam releases would actually do them some good, since America is much bigger on PC gaming. PC gaming in America is as big as cell phone gaming in Japan. So all that they need to do is give us some PC ports of the Dragon Quest series, They don't have to worry about publisher costs with it. They don't have to worry about manufacturing costs with it. Just give us a solid port of the games, put them on PC, and Dragon Quest will be known in the West again, the same way that Final Fantasy is known. But that would be the intelligent thing to do, and this is Square Enix that we're talking about. I do want to say, though, that every single Square Enix of America game, they showed gameplay footage. I love Square Enix of America. I just wish Japan would get on board with, if we make good games and market them, people will play them. It is that simple. I will be back tonight with one more video. The PC Gaming Conference is tonight at 7 o'clock my local time. It's going to be 6 o'clock Pacific. That is 9 o'clock Eastern tonight. And, you know, I'll give you a roundup of what happened on that, what games were shown, and any cool news. Hopefully Steam, or hopefully Valve is there to talk about the Vive, their VR headset. Pretty stoked about that. That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is saigancat. I should be returning to, like, my normal streaming and YouTube schedule soon. Very busy weekend here for me. That's all. Peace out, everybody. See you all next time.